Greetings, friends. PC8 Scambating is the base of some of my best legendary scambaits. Performing these baits take a lot of work, creativity, and resolve, as I not only have to act surprised at winning large sums of money, I have to come up with a clever plan on how to trick the scammer into giving up money mules. I think the most entertaining part of the baits are the acts that I put the scammer through, playing the role of a colorful character such as Susan Walker, tricking the scammer into thinking she used her feminist ways to have a baby the way that she wanted to have one. It was a fun scam bait, and I hope you enjoy it. Cheers!
Hello.
My name is Michael Anderson, representative, calling you from the Americans Cash Award associated with the Publishers Clearinghouse. I just received a message from you. And this is so what I want to ask you, did you get a chance to read those two letters of notification notifying you that you're a lucky winner in our company after a whopping certified cashier's check of $3.5 million?
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, I didn't realize it was that amount. I thought maybe I was getting maybe $10,000. Oh
Okay, take a
wow.
seat because, this is your
Wow.
lucky day, okay?
I
Try
would
to get
say.
to you before
I would say
because
so.
it was a Christmas surprise because we try to call you before Christmas, but we didn't get a hold of you. So
Well,
because if you would like to have this,
getting a hold of a walker during Christmas is a little bit harder than getting a hold of one of Santa's elves. We are busy bees during the Christmas seasons, honey. We have children to take care of. We run a special charity for children of the St. Mary's Hospital for disadvantaged children. And so we try to get as many presents for them from the community.
oh,
That's just a good thing that we
oh,
do.
okay. And what I want to ask you, when will be the most convenient time so we could have this delivery processed to you?
I'm a contractor for the state of Utah. I'm a critical care nurse, so I don't really follow a set schedule. I just have to be where I'm supposed to be based on the calls that come in a given day.
That seems like it's a good job. That's a good job.
Oh, it's a very good job. A lot of people envy me of this job. It pays very well, and I've worked my butt off to get it. I had to go to medical school for 8 years.
Yes, normally when you're practicing for different types of nursing, you have to go nursing school for, 8 years. Because me,
Right.
my daughter, I have a sister that goes to nursing school for actually 8 years also.
Oh, wow.
So if you don't think you'll be free at least 8 o'clock, I mean 10 o'clock.
Well, not free for taking delivery of such an extravagant prize. Any paperwork I can take care of. That I can take care of throughout the day. Is there any? I'm sure there's paperwork, right?
Yes, because yes, what we'll do, we'll provide into all your legal documents for you to sign up also at that time, and we will just escort you over to your bank to make sure this is safe to deposit tomorrow. Okay. So what I want to
Okay.
ask you, do you have yourself a valid checking account so you could have this check then lodged in tomorrow
Yes, I do. I have a.
along with your
I.
along
Yes,
with
I
your
do.
cash prize?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And do you live close to your bank?
Well, there's branches all over the state. It's the most popular
Oh,
bank in Utah. Cypress Credit Union.
oh, okay. And do you have any, do you, what I want to ask you, have you ever done any investments before with that bank, any stocks and bonds, any CDs?
No, but I do have an account with Fidelity.
So do you think you have over 500,000 in investments?
I'm sure it's in the $700,000 to $800,000 range by now. My broker
Yeah.
really knows his stuff. But why would that
Okay, what
matter?
about,
Why would that even matter? Because I'm not looking at changing my investments. I don't really have
that
any.
is,
I wouldn't be using it for that off the hand.
what was your Christmas holiday?
Well, like I said, it was between helping the children in need for St. Mary's. It was busy, and we helped a lot of children. We really did.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Well, did you get any gifts for Christmas?
No, I'm not really one to get much for Christmas. I have my child, um, Jacob. He's my gift.
Well, I had a rough Christmas, because I lost my wife, so
Oh,
things.
honey. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's gotta be terrible. How are you pulling through with this? Do you
Well,
have
you know,
Do you have
well, you
friends
know,
and
I'm a
family?
professional. Yes, I do. I do have friends and family, and they send their condolence, and they came and visit me, and they gave me love, and they were there for me. Yeah, she died of cancer. She had cancer in her breast.
Oh, that is so sad.
Yeah, it's been hard for me, but I'm managing and I still have to do my job. So, I said in January I'm gonna take some time off the job. I just want to get a few deliveries that I have on schedule being delivered, and then I'm going to take a few months vacation, maybe 2 or 3 months, to get my headspace back together.
I want to say that you sound like you're a strong-willed person. I can't imagine the turmoil that you've had to put up with during the course of your wife's cancer. I'm glad to see, though, you're finding your way through this. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Your wife is in a
That's
good your wife's in a good place, I can assure you. Until medical science can find a better way to fight this scourge,
yeah,
it's going to
that's
be like
true.
this.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think they can find a way. They just don't spend the time to try to find it, or maybe it's because it's a money making thing, just like HIV.
The effing government doesn't give a rat's ass when it comes to medical science. It will only give subsidies to pharmaceuticals and other entities that it can draw money on after a term. There's no
Hmm.
money in discovery because of those assholes in Congress.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. The upper class, they only care for their fellow upper classes and themselves. So why the government don't want to fund it, sweetheart?
Because it's not gonna the clinical trials are just too expensive. It's a
Yeah,
shame.
you know,
It's a shame too because they'll spend money on bunker buster bombs and on new airplanes, but they won't
that's
spend a
true.
sliver of it on clinical trials for a new
That's true.
treatment.
Well, maybe the government should spend more time on medical issues than war, because he spent a lot of money on nuclear devices and warplanes and bombs and pay less attention to medical situations. Well, you sound like a very nice person. I would really look forward in meeting you.
Oh, it would be a pleasure to meet you. You sound like a really classy person, a person who values their craft, even
Yeah.
though the expense of their own personal life has met them with some great turmoil. You're not stopping your life. That shows a strong character, and I value that in a person.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Have you ever heard of Boston, Massachusetts?
I don't know any American who hasn't. Boston's a place of
Well,
great history.
I was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts.
Wow.
So are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. A beautiful, nice, sweet-hearted, spiritual person like you is not married?
No, I learned long ago what I valued in a man, and I settled on let's just say, a temporary solution so that I can have a baby. So all I was interested, and excuse the French, I was just interested in his seed, and that was it.
Oh, oh, okay. Okay, okay. Well, I understand.
I decided I would put an ad in the paper and I just said wanted 100% American seed, serious inquiries only, must have IQ of at least 120. I didn't care about hair color or nationality. It didn't matter. Just IQ was important. And I needed it to have a history of no heart disease and the immediate heart disease. I had 50 applicants sign up once they saw my picture.
So you just okay. So how did you do it? So you intimate the sperms of another guy in you, and have a baby.
Nope, I just used the turkey baster.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay, okay. Well, you're a very interesting figure. You sound like a person, that I would really be interested in talking to. As a professional, I don't talk to people like you on a daily basis. Only like my coworkers and other organization. But we deal with clients.
Well,
Normally
I'm a
middle or
woman.
low.
I'm a woman of principle. I know what I want, and I get what I want.
Oh, okay,
I'm an
okay.
achiever. I'm an achiever.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's nice. Before I moved to Boston, Massachusetts. I lived in Red Hook, Oklahoma. We were raised in a poor family, and I decided that I wanted to make it to the top. So that's when we moved to Boston, and I went to Boston College.
You went from
And
Oklahoma. You moved from Oklahoma to Boston. That's like moving from the United States to France. That explains why I'm hearing this Midwestern slash Northeastern mixture in your dialect. You sound like a hillbilly Bostonian. It's kind of weird, like a country bumpkin Bostonian.
well, thank you. That's me.
You sound like a country
Well,
bumpkin with some pizzazz and class, with some party,
mhm,
Art
mhm.
Deco. It's it's kind of refreshing.
Well, I'm a country boy that made it in the big city. Just say that.
That's right. You can go a long way with that.
I'm an entrepreneur and also a professional. I do a little farming. I have over 250 acre of land. I have 100 acre of corn and 80 acre of soybean, and I have about 50 acres with cattle, and the rest of the land I have farm equipments, tractors, and trailer on them. I have a farm in Snellville, Georgia.
Oh, you went to Georgia? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, you're
well,
doing
yeah,
you're doing
yeah.
around the mountain with the country. Now, when you were in Georgia, don't tell me you didn't try your hand at planting peanuts. Surely you planted some peanuts.
Well, I plant a little peanut too, but I'm mostly corn and soybean.
'Cause
Yep.
that's
Mhm.
peanut country, and there's okra. You did some okra too, right?
Yes, 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 yes. You know about it. You know what's going on.
And peach trees. Did you do any peaches?
well, yes.
Yeah, you are a green thumb. That's nice. That's a good skill. If this
Mhm.
electrical grid can't keep up with us Americans, it'll be the farmers that are going to keep us going.
Yes, that's true. That's true. They say agriculture, is an everyday thing because we have to eat what we grow, because we eat every day. So agriculture is one of the most paid job in the world.
Right.
And how old are you?
Well, do I need to really tell you? I'm gonna start feeling really old.
Well, I'm gonna guess your age.
Okay, go ahead.
You sound like 45.
Nope, I'm 36 years old.
Oh, I'm kidding. You sound like 17.
Oh, no, don't do that to me. Now you're starting to reach me in areas I don't feel comfortable being reached at.
Okay, I'm messing with you. I'm just playing with you. I know you sounded young.
Well, let's just say I'm a very busy woman. I know what I want. I get what I want. And I don't stop
Mhm.
trying to get what I want when I want it. And I usually get it.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. And I'm proud of you, and I want you to keep up the good work. I could take you out for lunch or dinner if that's okay with you.
But I have this feeling that I'm going to become something of a socialite in this latter
Hmm.
part of my life. A sort of Paris Hilton, so to speak. So I may not be
Oh,
very, very attractive to you. I might be too demanding.
they always say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and it all has to do with personality because you can't expect everyone to be the same or stay the same way.
I might, I might just adopt a persona that may not be something that you want to be around. It might be a little bit too high, too high society. I don't know. You might like it.
Well, look, listen, I work very hard. I'm not bragging and boasting, but I'm a millionaire,
Oh,
and
you're a
not
millionaire.
brag.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes, not bragging and boasting, but if I like a lady and I see that she has good characters and there is a good vision in that woman, I would take good care of her and meet whatever demands she wants. All right, so you can text or call me anytime at your convenience. All right.
Okay.
All right, darling. Take care
All
of
right.
yourself, and it was a good talk. Okay, darling. Take care.
Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Yeah, kiss Jacob for me.
I will. He's a big boy, so it'll take a couple kisses.
Okay, take care.